let me introduce you Fabric, which is owned by three partners. So I will introduce the first partner, who is Sashi Kiran. Sashi Kiran has a good combination, has a different combination of his education. He has done his engineering from NIT Warangal, and he did his post graduation in management from ISB Hyderabad. He has a good experience. He's currently working with a lot of developers pan India. To name few, Dosti has already worked. L&T is there. Uh, Brigade from Bangalore, DLF from Delhi. So he's working with a lot of developers pan India. Um, he did a good presentation last month in Pune. So it was highly recommended by the
Mumbai.
Credit Pune team.
Hari sir,
Also,
Vinod sir here.
Hari sir, mute. So he has been recommended and even vetted. Vetted. We did a one session on vetting of the entire product.
Yes.
So this was vetted by our procurement wing convener, Mr. Nimesh Ajmera, and co-convener, Mr. Nilesh Puranik, and also Mr. Tikam Jain from Lodha and Mr. Hetal Joshi from Radius, both the presidents of contract and procurement from Lodha and Radius. So we vetted, and then finally we decided to have this session. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining, especially my president, Mr. Deepak Goradi, and our secretary, Mr. Preetam Chihukala. We could see a lot of our youth wing members. This is especially for the product is for the new generation. In short, I am not that technically strong, but in short, what I understand in a very simple language is this product is one, it saves a lot of cost. Second, it saves a lot of time. And third is the best thing in this pandemic is the best example what I give is it's like a Paytm which happened in 2016 during demonetization. Same thing during this pandemic, everybody is working from home or working from different places. So this product is better suited for the owners or for the people who are into contract and procurement to use this technology wherever they are operating from. So I would now request Mr. Nirav Parmar. He is the head for procurement and contract for Shapurji and Kolanji. He will introduce Falcon Brick and he will talk about Falcon Brick. Niravji, can you speak a few words on?
Sure. Thanks, Joseph. Good evening, everybody. I think we just begin this session. Am I audible properly?
Yes, perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So we are today starting off with a session on by Falcon Brick Technologies on construction management solution, which is available on a mobile app. And as Joseph has also rightly said, that this will be a need of the hour with respect to the technology that is being offered to us. So I think what I understood from them is first is they are mapping each and every activity during construction with respect to the RCC structure, moving on to the individual flat and units, then taking us into the handing over stage and monitoring the snags and handing over list for the snagging list. Now in these things, you need to give an input to the system, which is just by means of a tick in the mobile app, and the alert goes to the construction manager as well as the quality team, from where the quality team can come in. Similarly, alert will go at the handing over stage to the CRM and sales team, so that when they bring in the customers, the whatever the points they need to be attended are they get an alert on with respect to that. I think this is one thing which we all are looking for. There are many products available in the market. Companies are using it. The unique part of it is most of them are either doing it with respect to handover. Some are doing it with respect to the initial stage of construction. Here we find this is an integration of all the three. And I think let people, once we understand the presentation and the dashboard and the results which are being displayed, that will make us understand the thing. And one more thing I would like to say with respect to the technology aspect is, I think, just going off the topic with respect to last year, same time around November, December, many of the elevator companies were coming and giving us the product that we have come up something with touchless or IoT aspects. So for that, they were asking additional pricing. But see, the nature has its own way. With COVID, all this luxury has become a necessity. Now, if you don't provide those things, then the product is does not have that sellable value. So likewise, so I think we embrace this technology by Falcon Bricks, and let's see how it make the presentation. And I hope that the session should be useful, and we'll have more interactions during the post sessions, and all the attendees are requested to post in the questions in the chat box. We will take it up during the question and answer sessions. I think with this, I hand over to Shashi. Shashi, the floor is yours. Thank you.
So
Thank you
before
very
this,
much. Yeah,
Shashi,
Joseph, please. Yeah.
Shashi, before this, I think Mr. Hari Ishwaran has left. He will join again. So even he wanted to talk about his experience with your product. So when he is
Yes,
back,
he
he will
did.
talk. Yeah. So
He
we
did
can,
tell
you
me
can
that
start.
he wanted to talk about.
Now you can start, Shashi.
Should we start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot. So I hope I'm properly audible and you can hear me.
Yes, Shashi.
Okay, perfect. Thanks a lot. First of all, before I start, thanks to MCHI, Joseph, Chami, and the entire team for providing this opportunity to Falcon Brick Technologies. And thank you very much, Neeraj, Mr. Goradia, and Joseph for introducing us and saying all those nice things about us. And we hope we'll live up to those expectations. So very quickly, I'm conscious of time, and so we will ensure that this session is probably as interesting and impactful, less on length and more on impact. That's how we'll try to make it. My name is Shashi Kiran, and along with my colleagues, as Joseph introduced us, this company was started about 4 years back by my colleagues Gautam Mayur, Aditya Shankar, and myself. And today I have my colleagues, Rishikesh, Praveen, and Sati Prakash Yadav also on this call. Very happy to present Falcon Brick Technologies to you. We are a construction management solution, which is basically a mobile app-based solution. So what I will do is I will just quickly, rather even before I go to that, we provide this solution to builders, developers, and construction companies like all of you. The whole idea is to help automate the end-to-end construction life cycle of your project. And the overall objective is to help you accelerate your projects, speeden them up, so that you can provide much earlier handover to your end customers and with much superior quality. So when we started this company, we all come with a lot of experience in the industry, both in the domain construction, real estate infrastructure, as well as technology. So we said we will bring both these together and solve some of the key burning issues that face real estate and construction today. And when we started this company about 4 years back, there were two things we knew. One is that this industry is such an important industry. Real estate construction is the second largest contributor to India's GDP. But somewhere the penetration of IT and information technology and tech is kind of low as compared to other industries. That's one. Second is, rather some companies, many of you are probably ahead of the curve, but not everyone. Second one is, this industry is very unique. The action is not in head office. The action is on site. So on a construction site, whether it's a contractor supervisor, whether it's a civil mechanical plumbing engineer or a project manager or a PMC or whoever, when he's on the move, he doesn't have access to a laptop or an office. He doesn't even have access to pen and paper. But the one thing he will have with him is the basic smartphone these days. Even contract supervisors have smartphones. So we said if we need to bring change in this industry, it has to be via the mobile phone. That's why this is essentially a construction management solution on a mobile app, but with full connectivity to laptop and desktop. So with that brief introduction, I'll just share my screen and do let me know when you can see the screen. Is the screen visible?
Yes, Shashi, yes.
Great, thanks. So that's so essentially we provide this to accelerate and streamline your project. So what's the problem we're trying to solve? We know the industry faces huge delays, cost overruns, lack of accountability, etc. Basically, in one sentence, we've seen most builders are unable to monitor their projects to achieve timely completion and handover to end customers with superior quality. Now, the coming of COVID has only complicated this. we now have to function with minimal staff, social distancing, and senior management like all of you can't keep traveling to your sites and taking status updates the way you used to do before. Now, we believe that smartly using technology can really help solve these issues. And that's where we came in to start this company. So before we get into the details of the product, just thought I'd kind of let you know while Joseph has talked about this, I'll kind of tell you where all we've implemented this solution. We are a young company, about 4 years old, 3.5, 4 years old. But I must say with humility that we've had the good luck and fortune to have been able to work with some of the best names in the industry. I've put some of them out there on the slide. We're based in Bangalore, but we today have clients across 10 cities in India. Our product has been implemented successfully at over 65 to 70 builders, developers, whether in Bangalore, Mumbai, Chennai, Hyderabad, Delhi, Pune, Kolkata, as well as Tier 2 cities. We started about 4 years back. We were lucky to get the Brigade Group, which is one of the largest companies in South India, as one of our earliest customers. That was successful. That set us up for many of the other clients. Like we've got people like Brigade Group, Embassy Group, Sriram Properties in Bangalore, JLL Aparna, Nagarjuna Construction, Hyderabad, DLF, ATS, and Vascon and Panchsheel in Pune, TVS in Chennai. In Mumbai, we've worked with L&T Realty. Mr. Harishwaran knows us very well. We've been implemented at his project in Bangalore for the last 3 years, and now we're getting into the 4th year. K. Raheja, Siemens commercial project in Mumbai. Mr. Goradia knows us. We know them well. Dosti we've implemented, as well as in Rustomjee as well. Now, that's all I'll say about this. Different builders that you see here have used our product at different stages of the cycle. Like Neerajji also mentioned, the way when we look at construction, we look at it in 3 distinct phases. First is what we call civil structure, which is the entire concreting part, both sub and superstructure. The second is what we call finishing, which is civil and MEP, your block work, plastering, plumbing, waterproofing, everything. And final is handover, which is not just handing over the key, but also entire process of inspection, snagging, desnagging, till the customer gets the key. So essentially structures, finishing, and handover. Now, the reason I'm saying this is we have also looked at it when we designed our product that way. We have each of these as 3 separate modules: structures, finishing module, and a handover module. So depending on where your particular project is, whichever stage it is, you can pick up the relevant module, immediately implement, and start experiencing the benefits of the product. All right. Having said that, let's deep dive into the product. What is the solution? At its base, the FalconBrick Suite is a combination of 2 components. One is a mobile app, which is to be used by people at site execution staff, your site, your civil, mechanical, plumbing engineers, your project managers, all of them, to coordinate amongst themselves on a day-to-day basis. The second component is something that's very much exciting for people like all of you, senior management, CEOs, promoters, and owners, a completely connected set of live dashboards and data analytics that helps you monitor the progress of your project real time from start to end. So those are the 2 components. As we said, the product addresses every aspect of the cycle, construction, right from excavation, substructures, superstructures, finishing, civil and MEP, right till handover, to some extent post-possession as well. And it involves all the stakeholders along the way: your site execution team, your planning team, quality, facilities, CRM, senior management, and even contractors. We've got contractors also on our app, large and small. So how does this really work? Rishi, I hope I am completely audible and you can see the screen, right?
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. Perfect.
Thank you. How does this work? So let's imagine you have a residential project. I'm just taking an example of a residential project. Our product has been implemented in commercial, retail, all kinds of projects. Let's say you take an example of a residential project of 5 towers. Each tower has got 25, 30 floors, and each floor has got a combination of 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom apartment. That entire configuration will be loaded onto the mobile app, the FalconBrick app, and given to your person at site. And we do this, right? Our customer success team does this, specifically customized to your project, in such a way that your person on the ground, let's say a tower engineer, on his own app can drill down from a project to a tower to a floor, right down to an individual apartment. And when he clicks on that particular apartment, which is laid out for him, he can see all the particular activities that the apartment goes through, right from structures, right till handover. Your shuttering, your reinforcement, your concrete boards, then coming to your block work, plastering, plumbing, waterproofing, tiling, till cleaning, and then you're snagging, desnagging everything. So your guy on the ground, the people can easily allocate work, to contractors, daily work. They can update site progress saying, for example, your tower engineer on the ground can say that today at 5 p.m., I have completed waterproofing activity in flat number A301, which is tower A, third floor, flat number 1. All of this information, he can do it with just one tick mark on the app. We configure it to that extent, unit and activity, and we will show that to you in the demo. And your checkers at site, quality teams, etc., can easily raise snags, browse checklists, take live photographs of site progress, and they can do all of this even in near zero internet conditions. This is something that we have invested in to have a sync technology that makes this app work in near offline mode, because that's the real practicality of site. All of this information, when entered via the mobile app, is then directly relayed to senior management, who can then view it in the form of very powerful dashboards on our portal. On the Falcon Brick portal, which we will show you, they can monitor the project progress, and then communicate data-driven decisions back to the site. So that's it in summary. Basically, it brings different teams in a site together, different sites and head office and all of you onto the same platform, and keep you connected throughout the course of the project. Now, having said this, let's now quickly go to the real thing, no more slides, and we'll take you into an actual demo of the product. I hope you can see my screen now. Perfect. I hope this is visible, the two screenshots, Rishi. I hope this is visible.
Yes, absolutely.
Great.
Yes.
Perfect. So if you see, there are two screenshots. I'm actually going to show you the demo in two parts. First one is the mobile app as it is used at the construction site. And second, the component that all of you in senior management will be seeing, which is the project monitoring system. So we have this simple concept of a maker and a checker. So let's just do a quick role play, right? So let's say you have a project and you have a particular tower. In a particular tower, my name is Sashi. I am the tower engineer. I'm called the maker. We use this simple concept of a maker and a checker on the mobile app, right? The maker is the person who's in charge of construction, who's a tower engineer or a contractor. And the checker is a person who checks whether the work has been done with the right quality. The checker could either be the boss, who's the senior engineer, or the project head, or the quality in charge, if you have a quality. Now, the left side screen that you see is the mobile app of the maker, and the right side is that of the checker. So please focus your attention on the left side. Today, I'm taking an example of a project which is in structure stage, and we will show you how seamlessly it can go from structures to finishing right till handover on the app. So I am the tower engineer of block 4. Block 4 has got 20 floors. Every floor is visible on the app because the Falcon Brick team has configured it there. So floor 1, floor 2, floor 3. And since I'm in structure stage, I see pours and slabs and the 4 critical structure activities, which is shuttering, reinforcement, pour, and de-shutter. So today, what I'm going to show you is how easy it is to update. So let's say I, as a tower engineer, I've done slab shuttering in floor 3 in this first floor. How do I easily update it? I go into the app. It shows me there are 3 sets of columns, 0 to 50, 51 to 100, 100 to 156. I'm going to select the first 2 sets because that's where I've done shuttering work. I select it in 2 seconds. I have seen them and marked them as a request for inspection to the checker. That's it. It's as simple as that. Now, please note the second. Now, please look at the checker screen. Immediately, the checker has got a notification. The checker is the quality guy or my boss. He's got a notification saying the maker has completed shuttering. It is now ready for you to check. And this notification says, first set 51 to 100 columns has been assigned to you. Second set 0 to 50 columns has been assigned to you. The checker knows that he needs to do a check whether the shuttering has been done correctly right there. So he can go in, and to help him do this check easily, there is this detailed set of checklists. So please see, he has to inspect both the columns. He gets into it, and this checklist has got the detailed set of all kinds of snags or issues that could have come in when I, the tower engineer, did the shuttering work. He very easily looks at the thing. If he has issues, he marks them. If not, he just approves that set of columns. So the first set of columns, he has approved them, done. The second set of columns, he sees an issue. The first issue he sees is the cover block is not adequate. He just goes in a 1-second process. He puts a comment saying, not proper, please redo, and he submits it and it gets marked in red. Another issue he sees is the line and level of the slab is not perfect. So he actually goes there, and to actually indicate the issue, he uses the camera app on our through the handoff app through our solution, marks exactly where the issue is so that the maker will know it and submits it. So that's it. He has just found two issues, both of them highlighted in red. He submits them, and that seamlessly comes back as a notification to the maker, who can then go and rectify it. And I'll just spend 10 more seconds to show you how simple the rectification process is. The maker can go into his app and actually see, okay, I actually submitted these two columns, shuttering. It has come back to me with issues which I need to resolve. So what are the issues? Adequacy of cover block is not there, and line and level of slab is not proper. Then I can go into it and see, aha, this was the problem. I know what I need to do. I will use my contractor's help, get it rectified, and put a post-fix comment called fix, please check. And not just that, I also am allowed to take a post-fix photo. Like I'm using the camera app through Falcon Brick solution and take a post-fix photo. Now, gentlemen, please look at the left side screen. The system has automatically captured everything. The pre-fix, the snag, the post-fix photo, the comment, fix, please check, and the photo, the name of the checker, which is in this case Naresh, or it could be me, Sashi. And all of this has happened on the 24th of July, 2020 at 12:26 p.m. All this information is automatically captured and relayed to the cloud. And this is a complete record of every single work that happened right from the first slab being cast till the last unit is handed over. You have full accountability. So even 2 years down the line, when you need to hand over this project and you see a problem, that there's some civil problem or there are leakages, you want to find out 2 years back who did this, who was the maker and checker. You can immediately, retrieve it from the cloud within a matter of seconds. That's the power of the app. So it's as simple as this. No data entry, no typing, just with click, swipe, photo, this job is done. This is in the structure stage. I will now just go further. Just one point. What I've shown you in structures is taking account a Maivan situation where you're looking at each floor and floor separate as a whole. If you're doing conventional structures and you're having different columns that you're actually wanting to monitor, the app has got the flexibility to allow even that. So for example, I'll just show you quickly. In this case, the same agenda screen, there are 156 columns. Each column is denoted exactly as you denote them and can be marked on the app. And your maker can say that today I'm doing reinforcement and I've completed it in 5 out of the 156 columns. So to that extent, he is marked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and submitted just those 5. And the checker can actually check out of those, accept 3, reject 2, all of that is possible. It's as flexible as that. So we complete structures with this. And now let's fast forward the project and go to finishing. Once you come into finishing stage, what I'd like to tell all of you is the product automatically adapts. In structure stage, there were floors and pours, but in finishing stage, you now have units which are formed. The product has now adopted. So just look at this. An agenda screen in the finishing stage will have blocks and the units. This is block 1, unit 01B, and all the finishing activities like block work, bull marks, plumb pipe, master flooring, all kinds of work, whether it's block work, plastering, plumbing, they're all available. The same concept of maker checker, but directly applied to finishing at a unit level. So if you see, there are, in fact, from our experience of working with so many builders, we've got a detailed set of checklists. We've got, this is a checklist for block work. Similarly, you've got a checklist for waterproofing and plumbing, all ready-made available on the app, but completely customizable and flexible for your project. This is for master flooring, right? Similarly, this is the finishing stage. And as we go forward from finishing, this actually goes right through into handover with the same principles. Once you go to handover stage, the even more interesting part is, and we will dwell on this for some time because I believe there are a lot of projects even in Mumbai that are now coming for handover. Handover is a strong point on our app, Falcon Brick app, right? In handover, not only do you have units, but you also have individual rooms that you can actually have here. So during your handover snagging, desnagging process, just look at the screen. The checker screen has not only the unit, but also relevant rooms. So in unit number A207, CBR is child bathroom, bedroom. CBRT is child bedroom, common toilet, dining room. Every room, kitchen is denoted with its own checklist, and your makers and checkers can seamlessly do inspections, raise snags, tick off pending work, everything that you need to in order to hand over flawlessly to your end customer. This app automates the entire process. You can take photos, you can ensure that everything is done, you can mark them up right till the point where you can certify the unit. And I'll just take 10 more seconds and show you how a certification is done. So snags have been raised, they've come back, they've got desnagged right to the last point where you actually can see here the final checker, your quality or your facility certifies the unit and says, yes, this is now ready for showing CRM and calling the customer and handing it over to him. Even customer snags are possible to get captured. So that's like a whirlwind trip of our mobile app, right from structures till handover. It guides the people on the ground and brings them onto a common platform throughout. And it's extremely user-friendly. We have kept in mind the user-friendliness as the #1 priority. Now, this is part one, gentlemen, whatever we showed you till now of our solution, the mobile app. Now we come to the even more exciting and interesting part, which is going to be exciting for all of you, the portal. So while all of this is happening on the ground, on the mobile app, in your sites, which might be in a different city, you sitting in head office, you're going to have access to Falcon Bricks real-time project monitoring system. Rishi, I hope this is visible and I was audible till now. Just doing a check.
Yes, you were.
Great. What you see in front of you, ladies and gentlemen, is Falcon Bricks real-time project progress and status monitoring dashboard. Let me just tell you, this is automatically connected to the mobile app that you just saw. As and when people approve that work has been done on the ground, that data gets automatically related to this. You can sit in your office or in your home and monitor the progress using these dashboards. So let's just show you how. What you see in front of you is an example of a large project we are doing in Hyderabad. By the way, we have done this for very small as well as large projects. This is an example of a project which has got 2,000 units, 15 towers. You can see all those towers, towers A, B, C, right down to tower M. And all the construction activities, I've taken finishing as an example. Here there are 40 finishing activities, they're all marked there. So you've got your utility bull mark, dado, water supply, MS railing, pressure testing, your waterproofing, all kinds of waterproofing, plumbing, your tiling, right till handover. You've got all of them here. So if you see, right from electrical fixtures, final pressure test, second coat paint, handover. So this is the CEO's level dashboard where you can monitor the progress at a macro level. So what does this mean? Every combination of an activity and a tower has got a box with a color. The box represents the current percentage completion or the current completion status real time. This shows you the status of your project as of today, which is 24th of November, 4:35 p.m. This is what the status of your project is. So for example, in your project, utility dado work, or let's say bullmark work in Tower B. Tower B has got 200 units. Bullmark is done in 186 out of those 200 units. Simple. Right there, information at a glance to you. If you come here, utility dado is done in out of 200 units, 127 units. And if you hover your mouse, it gives you other information. 65 units ongoing, 8 units not even started. That's all the information you need for all activities, for all towers. This is at a tower level. Now you see there are different colors here. A gray color means no work has started for that activity in that tower. Simple. Tower E, F, G, H, all gray. Nothing has started. Different shades of yellow show different percentage completion. A lighter shade of yellow shows low percentage, below 50%. The darker shade shows more than 75. So you can see 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%. You can see all of this even on your mobile phone as you're traveling somewhere in your car or whatever. Also, you see, and we'll come to the next screen, we'll see how, something when it turns green when everything is completed. Now, a very interesting thing that you see here is you see these red bars, right? This is where the other power of our system comes in. Not only can it show you the actual progress and status, it even compares it via your schedule versus your schedule or your plan and shows you delays with respect to the plan. So wherever you see a red bar, that shows a delay. So let's say currently, let's say you have start and end date for different milestones that I need to hand over my project by the 31st of December this year. So I need to complete my painting by November, my tiling by October and so on. You just give us those start end dates, unit-wise, activity-wise. We put it into the system, and the actuals are coming from the app, and this shows plan versus actual. So let's look at this. What does this mean? MS railing in Tower C was supposed to have been completed on the 6th of July 2020. You can see it there. Planned completion date 6th July. Unfortunately, we are already on the 24th of November, and this is still less than 75% complete. Only 146 out of 200 units complete. So this is severely delayed. So we need to pull up our socks. This shows the delay real time from the time it starts happening so that you can actually have an early warning sign. Also, you have a look ahead. So for example, if you just move here, you can see week 3 of Jan 2021, toilet dado work in Tower E is going to come up as per plan. It's supposed to complete by the 27th, by the 22nd of Jan 2021. You still have 2 months, but it has not yet started. Let's pull up our socks and ensure that that doesn't get delayed. So you can have an early warning sign to ensure that we are on time and we don't get delayed. So that's how the system actually guides you. Also, a couple of very nice features. You see these blue boxes here? The blue boxes tell you at an immediate glance what work has happened in your project in the last 24 hours. Last 24 hours, wherever activity has happened, it shows as a blue box. So utility dado in 2 towers, something has happened. Everywhere else, nothing has happened. Also, you have some interesting filters. So let's say all our sites are coming out of COVID now. You as a head, as a CEO, want to see what's happened in my site in the last 30 days. You don't need to get into any report. All you do is just go here, filter by last 30 days, and the report immediately tells you where all there is no highlight, no work has happened. Where all there is a highlight, something has happened in the last 30 days. At a glance, you can see last 7 days, last 15, last quarter, everything is possible. Okay. Now this is the first level of our, dashboard. Now here is where it gets interesting. You can drill down to any level you want. Suppose Tower A is where you are actually having your sold units. You've sold a lot of units during Diwali, and you want to accelerate completion of those units. Let's just click on Tower A and see where this takes us. Tower A, the minute you click this, you see the second level dashboard, which shows that tower. It has zoomed in onto the Tower A. And this, gentlemen, is a representation of your Tower A exactly as it comes up on your physical site. Tower A is a G+24 tower. All the floors are mentioned here. The activities on top are the same as the last representation. Right from the ground floor, first floor, second floor, third floor, as your project comes up, this dashboard also comes up. Wherever you see a green, that means all the units in that floor are complete. That means utility water supply is all completed till floor 23. The minute the last unit in the floor gets completed, the date automatically gets populated. So 23rd floor completed on the 5th of October. This one on the 17th of October. You can see the progression date by date, how it's coming up. So green means all complete, gray means not started. As we said, yellow means in progress. A red bar means delayed completion. An interesting thing we have here is the red circle. The red circle is even more powerful than the red bar because this shows a delayed start. Whenever you have a start date as per plan, on actuals on the app, if you've started late, the system automatically pops you real time and says, you have had a delayed start. Please do this fast so that you're not ending up with a delayed completion. So it gives an early warning sign to all of you, to the senior manager. So this is at a tower level, at a floor level. And the interesting thing is you can keep successively drilling down right to the last unit level, however you want. For example, this is a very interesting view that we have of the entire tower. All activities here, all units here. This tells you at a glance, green means completed. So 70% of my graph shows green. That means 70% of my finishing work is completed and the remaining are gray. I can actually use this nice little magnifying glass at the bottom and zero in on the particular activity that I want. For example, suppose waterproofing. Let's say utility waterproofing is something that I want to see, or sit out waterproofing. I just go and put my mouse there. It tells me activity-wise, this particular activity out of 200 units in Tower A is completed in 125, ongoing in 54, not yet started in 21. So this helps you to decide how to deploy your contractors. If you have a contractor who's doing sit-out waterproofing, you will know, no, there are 21 more units where this contractor still has to start his work and 54 more units where he has to complete the work. So he can't be let go now. So you can take a contractor level view, activity level view, and take this. And the last thing I will show you is you can drill down right to a unit level. When I click on the list of units in Tower A, this shows you the list of all the units in Tower A. So we'll just wait for that to come in. Yeah, this shows you, yeah, all the units in Tower A individual, right from the ground floor to the top, G1, G2, they're all there. And if you click on a particular unit, you can actually drill down. If you have actually sold unit number A201 to a customer and he's breathing down your neck and asking you, what's the status? Today, you have to look at multiple reports, call 10 people. Now, nothing needed. Just drill down to the unit. उस unit का पूरा कच्चा चिट्ठा आपके सामने खुल जाएगा. Tower A, second floor, unit number A201. Which activity was completed? First coat paint, AC drain pipe. What was the plan start? When did it complete? Who is it currently with? In fact, you can even get the name. In fact, there was a place where we saw that the gentleman called Feraya on the site is the person who is in charge of this unit now. And if he can complete his work, this unit is ready for handover. So sitting in your office, you can actually drill down from a project right down to a unit and an activity and all the way up back to the macro level. So that's kind of the part of the product. And this is all automatic coming from the app, no human input, and it's real time. And it shows you. So this is one of the very powerful dashboards. And we're actually proud to tell you that we developed this very quickly during the lockdown, because we knew that for builders coming out of lockdown, having this kind of a powerful monitoring system is very important. This is now ready to be rolled out, and we hope to be working with a lot of you on this. So this is one critical benefit that's actually helping you monitor the progress. Apart from this, this system also helps you, since we are capturing snags, we help you capture quality information. We actually have a set of dashboards, and I'll not spend more than 2 minutes on this. You can actually aggregate and take decisions and identify quality performance of your site. So what we till now showed you was monitoring progress versus plan, everything. Here is quality. And in fact, we have worked with a lot of very quality conscious customers, and we have learned a lot from them. And all of those best practices are there in this product. So if you see in front of you, this is an example of a project actually in Mumbai, you don't name the project, where over a 1.5 year period, 14,000 snags were raised by people, by checkers on the mobile app. All of that information is now being aggregated onto a dashboard and coming in front of you. You could be, either the CEO or the quality head, whoever can see. So where is my quality going bad? If I see in my site, tiling, internal painting, doors and windows, and housekeeping are the 4 activities which are contributing the most to quality defects. I can see it right here, real-time data. If I put my mouse in tiling, it tells me 4,200 snags in tiling itself, multiple snags and multiple units on tiling. So I know that these are the 4 areas where I need to improve so that I can give defect-free handover to my end customers. Now, this is first level. You can actually drill down further and say that if I get into tiling, what are exactly the defects that my customers are pointing out? Damaged, chipped, cracked tile, grouting not uniform, improper slope and balcony, and undulation hollowness in tile. These are the 4 biggest tiling defects that my customers are pointing out and my internal teams are seeing. I will work on them and forget the remaining. It tells you exactly where to control your quality. And this is coming directly. This is all coming from the app. So the minute someone on the app says one tiling defect in this unit, that information is directly shown here and you can get to it. In fact, you can actually get down to the next level. So I can actually use this. Yeah, let me just go up. This is very interesting. This project has 6 blocks, 6 towers. So if you see, this gives you a tower-wise distribution of where the quality defects are. So you can see that towers A, B, and C are relatively okay, but towers B, E, and D, E, and F are terrible. Huge number of defects. Now, in this case, they had allotted different towers to different engineers and different contractors. So now they finally had hard data on their hand to know which engineer is doing well and should be incentivized, and which contractor is not giving you good quality and should be penalized. And based on this, some of our clients, to their credit, have really used this and been able to improve their quality to levels like 70, 80%. The defects have come drastically down, and they've actually been gracious enough to tell us that this software gave them the input needed to do that. So very happy that this has given value to them. The final thing that I'll show you today is we understand contractors, monitoring contractors' performance is a very important thing in this industry. We've already shown you how you can monitor the contractors and activities performance on delays. This dashboard is specifically built by us to evaluate the performance of contractors on quality. So this is again an example where all your activities are here on the x-axis: civil, CP sanitary, doors and windows, and every single contractor by name is mentioned here. So you've got Sycon Engineers, Simplex Infra, Aquatech, Shobha, Balaji, Professor Zen. These are contractor names. Each of them has a bar against him. The taller the bar, the worse the contractor, because he's giving rise to more and more defects. We've actually come up with jointly with our clients, come up with a thing called defects per 1,000 square feet. And we actually, this is all, by the way, this is not client data. It is, our client data is very confidential. This is just dummy data to illustrate the point. And let's say, for example, in doors and windows, there are 3 contractors. You can see who's the one giving the largest number of defects and who's bad, and who's the one who's much better, who's a little relatively better. And you can decide which contractor to have, which to blacklist, and you have hard data for all of this. So in addition to actually, helping you monitor your project vis-a-vis plan and complete it on time, this also helps you monitor quality performance, benchmark your contractors, engineers, and ultimately lines up with our vision of helping you accelerate your project and monitor it towards timely completion and hand over to your end customers with good quality. That's what we had to say in terms of the product. This one, we'll quickly go forward. These are the benefits in summary. It helps you reduce delays, complete projects faster. Quality improvement. We have actually seen really good results, both in terms of, in fact, one of the largest clients of ours, Aparna, the leader in Hyderabad, completed a huge project 2 months ahead of time after using our solution. They were gracious enough to tell us that your software helped a lot in doing this. While I'm sure this was only one part of it, but they really like that. People have improved their quality, reduced rework, defect-free handover, and also improved contractor performance and accountability. We're also building multiple other things inside this product. Just to share our vision, FalconBrick's vision is, we understand construction is a vast subject. There's so much to do. Our vision is to become the one-stop shop solution for construction of any kind, whether it's residential, commercial, retail, infrastructure, everything. We'll also be including other things like materials management. A lot of other things are there in the pipeline. And we've made some, we can say with humility, we've made some progress till now, decent progress, and we hope to do a lot more with the support of all of you. With that, we complete what we had to say. And I'd like to leave you with, that's how the FalconBrick suite comes together. It's comprehensive, it's flexible, yet very, very easy to use. That's how we've developed it. And we'll leave you with some testimonials that some of our clients have been very good to give us. Aditya Virmani is the head of Embassy Group, the COO, son of Jitu. K.V.K. Raju is a very senior person at Aparna. Of course, Salah Puria, Om Ahuja, ex-brigade people in Mumbai. They've actually said this solution has helped them structure their processes and complete projects on time, ahead of time, reduce costs, and improve quality. Thank you very much for your time and patience, and hope you found this interesting. We're open to any questions.
So, Sashi, there are certain questions which probably the MCHI team may want to take up. About 12 questions.
No problem. So, Joseph, I hope it was clear and you could hear it. And
fantastic presentation, Sashi. Let me tell you that I told you that what is happening in Zoom since last 8 months, we are the most experienced people organizing Zoom event. So there were 127 people logged in, and currently there are 125 people. Only 2 people have logged off. So out of 2 people, I know which people has logged off because they have work, so they requested. So the attendance is same. So that means your presentation was good.
Thank you very much. And I think the credit goes not to us, but to all of you for listening to us patiently. Thank you very much. And we're open to any questions or any comments. Mr. Harishwaran, glad to see you back again. And we're happy to answer anything. And the thing is, while it's a nice presentation, we've worked hard to develop this product to make it relevant to the post-COVID times. The proof of the pudding lies in the eating. So we will be happy not just by giving all of you a presentation, but by actually implementing this product successfully on your project so that you see value and we show you the value that we are talking about. That will be the best thing in Mumbai and everybody else on the call.
So let's start the question answer. So Rishi, do you have the question? You can start.
Yes, I'll start. So, Sashi, I have during the course of a presentation, I have tried to answer 3 or 4 which seemed possible, whatever was possible during the course of the presentation. Azim Darekha ji has asked that whether this can be synced with MS Project and is resource allocation also associated. So
great. Okay. By the way, thanks for that. I'm just conscious of time as well. There is one last thing that we would like to say. That's a special offer that we're actually bringing to all of you. But we'll talk about that. Azim Darekha ji, great to meet you. It's been almost 3 years. We met you at Omkar almost like 3-4 years back. I'm very happy to see you here again. Yes, the answer to your question is this is capable of getting your planned dates from the scheduling software. You could be using an MS Project or a Primavera. Level 4 in either of these softwares actually captures planned dates at a unit activity level. We are aware of that. While software to software direct integration is best not done, there are ways in which you can download it using forms and automatically upload it onto our system. Yes, that is possible. That's the answer to your question. By the way, Rishi, before we go forward onto the questions, since people might drop off, there's just one thing that I'd like to say. In terms of next steps, right? I'll just share my screen once. Tell me if you could allow me to share my screen. Yeah, great. I hope my screen is visible.
yes.
Oh, great. So as I said, our product works in multiple stages. There is structures, there is finishing, there is handover. We also understand from the MCHI team and also otherwise that handover is something that's very, so a lot of projects are now coming towards handover. I think some projects which are planned to get handover in this year have been pushed out to next year, etc. A lot of builders have projects that are coming up for handover to customers. Now, from our experience of deploying our handover platform across multiple projects, we know how crucial and yet how complicated the handover process can be with quality defects, your contractors, your own team, customers waiting down the neck, regulatory authorities, etc. The pressure on deadlines is amazing. So handover module is probably one of the most successful, or rather the most popular modules, and it will allow you to check the efficacy of our solution and experience the benefits of the solution very quickly. So to incentivize all of you and to enable you to have this as a low-risk trial, we at Falcon Brick have actually come up with something exclusively for MCHI. You can see this. As I said, we have a handover module. We have this entire inspection, snagging, desnagging right to the customer. Different companies have different stages of processes. You could have your own project teams, your facility teams, your QA teams, CRM, and finally customers being part of the handover process, snagging, desnagging at every stage. We are offering a 1-month special offer right from now. Typically the price of this product, right? While you've all enjoyed this product, the better thing, the icing on the cake is this comes to you at really affordable and reasonable prices. The typical price, there are multiple ways of pricing. Typically, it would be on a per project per month basis, so that it's very convenient for all of you. And the rates might actually vary anywhere between as low as 50,000 per month to as high, to let's say 80,000, 90,000 per month, or let's say 75 to 80,000 per month, depending on how small or how large the project is. That's just the complete ballpark I'm giving you in a per project per month. And the important thing is unlimited user licenses are available. We do not charge per user because we want to incentivize you to use as many users. You start with 5 users, go on to 10, have your contractors, have 30 people using it, 40, 50, no problem, no additional charge. Unlimited users. Now, for handover, for this one, we have actually come up with a module up to 2 stages. Either your QC or facilities and CRM can use it. Detailed unit-wise inspections for your residential or commercial project units. We shall offer a handover module at a rock bottom price of these 2 components, a one-time setup fee of 50,000 rupees only for a two-stage simple handover process. And of course, if there are more complexity that you want, we'll be doing one-on-one discussions. If there is 3-4 stages or there is complexity or it's a very large project, the setup fees can actually go up because it's a little more complicated for us to put it in, which will vary, but to a max of 1.5 lakhs. But basically, it's about 50,000 and a flat usage fee of 40,000 per month only till the time your handover happens, right, to your CRM or wherever. So this is a special offer. We have never offered such low prices. We're offering this. This is actually about 30-40% discount to our usual prices, valid for projects that sign up for our handover module till the 25th of December, that is 1 month from now. We are doing this so that you can actually have the opportunity to experience the benefits and the value of our product at a relatively very low cost and risk. That's what I wanted to say. And to actually, you can reach out to us at the following people. My name is Sashi. I've got my colleagues Rishi and Praveen. These are our contact details. And you can reach out to us starting tomorrow. And I believe the MCHR team will also circulate a Google form for project requirements. So I just wanted to talk about this. Please, Rishi, other questions, please. And Joseph, I hope you're conscious of time. If somebody else has to say something, I'm open to how you want to run.
Yeah, we still have 10 minutes. So
Perfect.
actually we
Please.
planned for an hour, but we can go for 10 minutes. Mr. Nirav Parmar from Shapurji has some question for you.
Please, sir. Please. Happy to answer those questions.
Yeah, I think I'll just first pick up the questions from the chat box which has come. I think in continuation to what has asked, one way is what Azim Darekha would like to understand is, does it allocate the resources? And what is the level of WBS breakup it takes?
Okay, let me just answer the second question first.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. You can actually, if you look at a work breakdown structure, you can break down right from a project to a tower, to a floor, to an individual apartment. And for the apartment, every single activity, right from your structures, finishing in your structures, concreting, pour, shuttering, reinforcement, in finishing, theoretically, any number of activities can actually be monitored on the app. You can break an activity into sub-activities. Waterproofing could have, let's say painting could have first coat, second coat, final coat. All of that theoretically possible. You can have it in stages. You can have a process that said one activity will start only after the other one finishes. All of this is possible. So theoretically, endless number of breakdowns of WBS. However, we, after our experience of implementing at so many customers, have kind of now figured out what makes for successful implementation. We ensure and we keep telling our clients not to make this complicated. We keep it as simple as possible so that you can get the value, and our customer success team will handhold you right from the start till the end on this and ensure that this is done in a simple basis so that you don't have too many activities or too few activities, everything. Our team completely handholds you. And in terms of resources, we can actually evaluate the performance of various resources like contractors, etc. You can actually ensure through pre-check before an activity starts, are all the resources, whether it's labor or material, are they available before the activity starts? And it's not an automatic ping can go to your source person or someone to say, hey, this particular material is not available, please ensure. To that extent, we have pre-checks which ensure that things are available to ensure that things happen on time. Yeah, that's the answer. But actual allocating, saying that this activity needs 3 foremen, 4 masons, that is not done in our system, and that's not our focus area. I hope I've answered that question.
Correct. I think that allocation has to be done by the user, right?
Absolutely.
Depending on their own judgment.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And this is very flexible either way, for your particular thing on. Yeah. Other questions, please.
Yeah. Can I take the next one? Yeah.
Please.
Steel Kenya would like to understand what is the one-time cost per year. I think you partly answered that.
Yeah.
As an introductory offer, but beyond the introductory offer, what would be there? What would be the cost?
Yeah. So as I said, we actually have this is an introductory offer. It's very difficult to actually talk about a cost right here because different projects are very different. So as I said, the first principle of our costing is it's unlimited users. The second principle of our costing is it's on a project basis. So if you have 5 projects, you don't have to buy licenses for all the projects. You can start small. we typically start, and this is thinking about next step. We typically start with one project so that it's like a pilot for you, and that's why we have given handover here. But if your project, you don't have a handover project, no problem. If it could be in finishing stage or structure stage, typically we start with projects which are in early finishing or late finishing, that is block work and onwards, because in finishing it is complex. You can see the value from the app, very, very important thing. The pricing method is per project per month. It varies between about 50,000 per month, 40, 50,000 per month, right to about 75, 80,000 per month, depending on whether it's a small project or a large project. Overall, on a per square feet basis, it works out ridiculously low. In fact, below 4 rupees, 3 rupees per square feet. It's as ridiculously low as that. So much below that. So further details on exactly what the costing is might differ from project to project, and we will take that individually. But these are the broad principles.
Okay. I think what you said is 3 to 4 rupees per square feet. I don't think it is ridiculously low.
No,
just
no, no.
just my take on that.
No,
But
no,
I
no.
think
So,
that we
no,
can
so,
take it later.
no, just to talk about, that's a good point you said. In
Yeah.
fact, I'll tell you what. So if it's like a 2 lakh square feet project or 2 lakh, 2 lakh at the rate of 3 rupees per square feet is just about 6 lakhs. And over a period of, let's say, 12 months or let's say 18 months, it works out to only 30,000, 35,000 per month.
Yeah.
However, if you have a large project, 10 lakhs, it doesn't mean if it's a large project, 10 lakhs, the per square feet will be even lower. It could be as low as 1 rupee per square feet also, or even lower.
I think then it is ridiculously low.
Exactly. It could work out to that level as well.
Yeah. Only I
I'm
think
just giving it.
one attractive point which I felt is unlimited users, which normally other players, other software programmers, they don't provide. I think that is one takeaway from that.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in fact, just to tell you, sir, our project Aparna, both JLL, who's the PMC, and Aparna, who's the client, have been using this for the last 3 years on 7 projects. All their projects they've given us, because they've been doing it from start to end. There are close to about 300 people, you won't believe, at site using this app between JLL and Aparna, and no user-based pricing. So they have more and more users using it and deriving value. It's only per project. So that's one of the unique features of our price.
I'll take the next question. Sanjeev Balsara would like to know if there are certain local issues which are prevailing in a project, how does it get mapped into that?
What do you mean by
Because it is
local issue?
impacting
Sorry, I
the
didn't get
progress.
that.
Pardon?
I didn't understand. What is the definition of local issue, please?
Yeah, so he is just given a description below also once. Nirav sir, if I can just read that out very quickly.
Yeah,
So indirect impact, which indirect issues which impact the progress of the project, like the site being 100 kilometers from the head office, and all those things. So can these things be mapped, is what Sanjeev ji is trying to ask us.
I still didn't understand, because the distance, it should not impact. The only this is all completely technology based. The only thing that could happen is that your site might be in a location with very limited internet connectivity. And as I told you, we have ensured that we have technology that helps us to work in even near zero internet conditions using auto sync methodology and manual sync. So frankly, that should not be a problem at all. It's technology. As long as we have decent internet connectivity, even it can work in offline mode. So that's never been a problem for us.
Yeah, I'll take another question from Vikash, a quick question. He wants to know, do you provide the platform and train the site team, or also provide trained manpower to implement it?
No, so this is a technology platform. We have a customer success team which handholds you completely. Again, that's a good question. We're not a third-party service provider who will come and provide, this is a proper technology platform. But the way we are different is, Nirav, you will also see there are many products which basically give you the initial product, they sell it to you for so many licenses or whatever, and then they'll say, you use it and figure it out. We don't work like that. We have a customer success team who will be allocated to you, a customer success representative in Mumbai, who will then work with the project team continuously. We create WhatsApp groups of each user team, which have even the founders like us on the team, to ensure that any issues people are facing throughout the life cycle of the project will be addressed. So we handhold you throughout. But we don't provide our manpower to use it. The use is by you. We will completely train you. And anyway, it's a very user-friendly product. You don't have to worry.
Okay. I think the next question is from Vaibhav Kalambate. He would like to understand, after snagging, can we send a snag list to rectification team, actual contractor, or the team who is doing it by any other means or offline? Or can it be seen online also on this?
It can completely be done. That's the whole point. So let us say you imagine this way. If you have your customer, or let's say your CRM team, they come into the unit, they will have the app. They can go and raise snags by room. The minute they raise snags and submit it, it automatically goes to the relevant people. So for example, if he has raised 2 civil snags, 2 electrical, 2 plumbing, civil snags will go to the civil engineer, electrical to the electrical guy, plumbing to the plumbing guy, all real time. Those people will desnag and submit it back, and it can be either desnagged by the contractor or the engineer, whatever, so that next time when the customer or CRM comes, it's all perfect. And in fact, for handover, we have a system of system-generated certificates. Our system can generate a certificate for each unit that you can hand over to your end customer. So when the customer, let's say Mr. and Mrs. Sinha, have come to take possession of their flat, when you give the key, you have an automatic handover certificate from Falcon Brick system with your company logo. So for example, Shapurji company's logo will be there saying this flat has been handed over to so-and-so with or without snags, whatever it is generated. That's also possible.
Okay, I think I'll take 2 last questions. One is from Rohan Bagadia. He wants to understand whether the real-time delay due to dependent activities can be mapped.
So real-time delay due to okay, so I think I'm not sure the frame of the question, but I just trying to understand what he's saying. Dependent activities. So let's look at it this way. First question is, can you build dependency in the system? The answer is absolutely yes, because that's very critical for quality. So for example, if you have waterproofing and then you have tiling, if you want to make the dependency saying in this unit, only after waterproofing has been done by the maker and the checker can tiling happen, it is absolutely possible. You can build dependency. And if the planned date for tiling to start was 10th July, and because the previous activity did not complete for 1 month later, you can find out on the portal saying 1 month delay because waterproofing completed date. Absolutely possible.
Okay. I think one last question. I think if anybody wants to raise some questions, can still take in for another 2 minutes. This is from Gaurav Upadhyay, who would like to understand how the system will work offline if there is a network issue.
Yeah. So here's how it works exactly. So let's give you an example. Your guy on the ground can actually, let's say, go to a tower. He goes to the first floor, goes into a unit. He can usually take out his phone, go to the app, and he can browse the checklist, take a photo, raise a snag, do everything, update progress with his mobile data switched off. Because all of this is local to his phone. You don't need internet to actually look at a checklist or anything. It's all local. The minute he's completed and he pushes the submit button, 2 things can happen. Case 1, there is less 2G connectivity. Even if there is 2G connectivity, it automatically syncs and the notification goes to the checker and he can do his work. If there is 0 connectivity at that point of time, this unit actually it goes into something called a sync pending, like your Outlook like your Outbox in your Microsoft Outlook. So it goes into a sync pending, and the next 10 minutes, whenever it detects automatically internet connection, it syncs. So once you have submitted it, you do not have to worry. The system and the internet detection will be automatic and it will take care of it. That's how we have actually invested in the auto sync technology and manual sync technology, which helps us to work in near 0 internet and offline. I hope that answered the question.
Yeah, I think it's being answered. And I think all the questions raised in the chat box have been taken up.
Great, sir. Over to you. Thanks so much for helping on that, Neeraj ji. Joseph, Hari, over to you.
Yeah, back to you, Joseph.
So thank you so much, sir. Neerav ji, you're looking good. Your background is amazing. Where are you sitting? Where are you operating from?
I'm in the office.
Great office, sir. Now I would like to invite our great personality from the real estate fraternity, Mr. Hari Ishwaran. Sir, are you there?
क्या होगा जोसेफ, मेरे को ग्रेट बना दिया 1.5 घंटे में.
Sir, you're always great, sir. You're audible and your video is on and you are looking as handsome as ever.
Neerav, I know, but okay, somewhere there maybe. So I'm sorry firstly, Sarsi, that I couldn't come in early. I had some issues with the network because we are changing our, we're moving to the new building which we have constructed. So I said, let me move home. So I've come back home to close this. Otherwise, I should have come in early. Now we have been using this Falcon Brick for all those who are there. This so he owes some royalty to me also because we were the one who also fine-tuned it for him. Now, what are the important issues which is not that which has been covered is that firstly you have to get this into your contracts so that your main contract is also bound by this. Secondly, it is damn good because how we work is we hand over, the project team hands over to the CRM team and CRM team hands over to the end customer. Okay, so this entire network has got to be again bottled up. Now what happens, the CRM team meets the resident and gets snags. So when you touch the snag which the resident gives, you can go back and find out exactly 1 year back, 1.5 years back, who was the guy responsible for it and why did it happen. Third is you have to customize it. I think Nirav had this point. You have to customize it to your particular contracts, which we have done. So it's not one size fits all, though there is one model which they have which can run across contracts. Fourth and most important is it is very educative because the activities once you list out for your particular building, whatever that work is there, thereafter what the specs are, what the makes are also there in that before your engineer goes and certifies it. He uploads the picture, but also certifies. We've also made it interactive. Like for example, if he links, let's assume he's laying steel. So the engineers asked a question, what's the size of the steel and what's the spacing? So he's got to enter it before he takes the picture and uploads it. So it's got potency beyond what even Shashi can see. So we've got this to customize to our contracts and also as an educative model for our engineers. Most importantly for the builders, it can be used for your audit also. Now what happens is when you spoke of contractor performance, etc., this anything that you have digitally stored, let us understand apart from what he's trying to sell, that it can cut both ways. You have to be very clear that what you're storing, it should not affect us at the same time. So we do very discreet in what we allow to be stored in that and what we don't want to be stored. COVID times, it's been huge, great use. We have cameras on the site. People couldn't go, but we also managed to get some of our quality and safety and audit checks done. So all in all, I think it is the way to go with digitization and all this happening. And these guys have taken a great giant leap forward. And I think each one of us can add value, and especially those tier 2, tier 3 developers who are there. The education model, how you build activity into it, how your engineers can get educated, how you can rate contractors, and then see which size fits you. This guy's got a huge basket and see what size fits you. And the exciting thing is made is this offer that is given for those registering before 25th of December. So I will have to renegotiate my contracts with him now. And thank you for saying that. And I think presentation.
Just to make it very clear, it's only for handover. Anyway, thanks so much, Mr. Harishwaran. That's very nice, kind words from you. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
and I think we've had a great relationship with L&T Realty. In fact, whenever our team goes over the flyover to the airport in Bangalore, we have seen over the last 3 years how that project has come up. Now, when we started, there was nothing, and now we have got 25 towers. It's actually a matter of pride that all of those towers, our product contributed towards the entire construction quality management. So it's a matter of pride. So thank you for those words.
Yeah, thanks.
So Shashi, you should always mention what I told you yesterday, that Hari sir's criticism is an award, would be an award for you.
Absolutely. So,
Joseph, even if I speak good words, you say criticism.
So, the good words it's like a Bible for him. But criticism, I told him criticism is like an award. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Shashi, for your presentation. I'm sure it will make a huge difference to the entire real estate fraternity of your technology. You're saving time, saving money, and saving a lot of time, especially during this pandemic time. So we will connect with all the developers through Zoom or through personal meeting if they allow. And thank you so much, Nimesh bhai. Would you like to say something? Ending note?
No, thank you so much, Shashi ji. I think very good presentation as usual. I am already scheduled for a special, presentation from my team, my execution team very soon, I think on Thursday, if I'm not wrong. And Charmi is coordinating on that. So we're looking forward for that presentation also. So good presentation today. Thank you so much. I guess, good question and answer session also. And I think Ariji has given a good feedback on that, suggestion. So good, great going, I think. That's it from my
Thanks
side.
so much, Nimishji. Joseph, so my appeal to all of you is thanks for the patience again and thanks for your time. We would now like to have the opportunity to implement this in as many projects of MCHI. That's the reason we have come forward and given that offer. We'll need all your help and your cooperation
Definitely.
to give us that opportunity. And we will promise that once we get, let's say, 100, 200, 300 projects, we'll ensure that each one of them is a success. And you get the value that we are promising today. That's from our side.
We are there with you, Shashi.
Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone. Thank
so
you,
much.
Nirav ji. Thanks,
Yeah.
MCHI team, all of you. I think Joseph and team, you've done a great job of giving this platform to us and also planning it. Full kudos to you and your team.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Joseph.
So let's connect later. Yeah.
Sure.
Now we
Thank
can
you so
exit.
much.